It finished Wimborne Town 5, Yate Town 1 here at Cuthbury this afternoon, and that's a scoreline you could have got long odds on before the game. And those odds would have lengthened after 11 minutes when the visitors went 1-0 up. Their skipper Ed Vahed getting up on the end of a header out by Wimborne from a free kick on the right to head into an empty net. But Wimborne fought back, and 10 minutes later they were level after Sean Bryan's goal. An excellent goal. This a corner on the right, reached Jamie Davidson, and his scorching shot was palmed out by the Yate keeper back to Aidan Sainsbury, who'd taken the corner. Aidan's low cross was met by Sean Bryan, and his bullet header went into the net past the Yate keeper. 1-1 then, and 9 minutes later it was 2-1 to Wimborne. And John Blake on the end of a cutback from Nathan Pepranen, who made a foray down the left-hand side, and John's shot was deflected into the Yate net. 2-1 at half-time, but we knew Yate had shown enough to expect a fight back in the second half. But if anything, it was Wimborne who were the dominant force in the second half. On 59 minutes, Nathan Pepranen from wide out on the left swung in a ball with his right foot, and it curled out of the keeper's grasp in under the bar at the far post. And 4 minutes later, John Blake notched his second of the match after a corner on the right. The icing on the cake was Sean Bryan's 85th minute goal to make it 5-1, and he met an Aidan Sainsbury free kick to power the ball into the net. Wimborne were, Steve Cuss was without Matt Kemble today, who's suffering a hip injury, and Jamie Davidson played with a fractured thumb. But this was a tremendous performance from this makeshift Wimborne team. They never gave up, and they showed tremendous energy all over the pitch. A somewhat strange formation with Nathan Pepranen lining up at left back behind Jordan Cole, who played wide left midfield. But it all worked for Steve Cuss today, and there were heroes all over the pitch, none more so than John Blake and Scott Arnold, who I thought were both tremendous. Rarely this season have we seen this sort of energy and excellent attitude from Wimborne, but it just shows you that when we have got a mind to do it, we can beat the best. Yate by the end were a thoroughly demoralised team. What's next for Wimborne? Well, it's on to Sholing next Saturday. We hope to see you there. Waffle. Hi, I've got Steve Cuss with me today after today's 5-1 demolition of Yate Town. Steve, great to score goals again, but I have to say what impressed me the most was the attitude, the effort, the energy, the will to win of those players.
Absolutely delighted for the players. You know, I've been a bit critical of them in the changing room and asked a bit more of them in recent weeks, and they responded today, and fair play to them to a man. They worked their socks off, and when you work that hard, you get a little bit of luck, and you know, a couple of goals may have been deflected in, but you know, we deserve that for our work rate and our desire to win the football match. So full credit to the players, they fully deserve it.
You changed the formation around a little bit with Nathan at left back and Jordan Cole having a more forward role in the left wing. It worked.
Tactically, obviously we played Yate a few weeks ago. We knew they were strong on the flanks, so you know, we wanted to make sure that we tried to stop that source of supply to the strikers up front who've been scoring freely. I thought that worked well for us, and you know, again, credit to the players for doing that. You know, we managed to stop the crosses coming in the box, and when they did, we defended very well.
Conditions weren't great. We've had a hell of a lot of rain here, and it was a day for strong men. And in Scott Arnold, John Blake, Sean Bryan, Nathan Pepranen, and we had some strong men out there.
Yeah, you know, at 1-0 down, they were enjoying a lot of possession, and at that point we felt that we had to really dig in. And you know, again, full credit to the players because we dug in. We managed to keep them out, and then we were able to get the equaliser and build into the game. But that was a crucial period for us, because I think if they'd have scored the second one, they're flying high. I think they've had one defeat in 16. It would have been a tough afternoon for us. But we dug in, and that's some of the qualities that we've got to show, you know, on a more consistent basis.
They did look a very good football team, especially when they were 1-0 up. They were passing the ball nicely. They were quick to the ball, etc. But we just stuck in there, and things turned around for us.
Well, it's strange really, because there's not many teams that sort of like have more possession than us. You know, we like to control the ball and move it around a little bit. But today, you know, fair play to Yate in that first half. They were moving the ball around. But again, without repeating myself, it was that qualities of digging in and being strong and having to defend deep and win some tackles and headers, and that's what we did, and that's what was the platform to go on and win the game.
There must be a lot of tired legs in those that changing room there, but luckily we've got a free week before we have to play Sholing next Saturday. I believe we've got a game today, and then they're playing Monday and Wednesday.
It's a strange old fixture list at the end of the season for us. Just delighted to be back at the Cuthbury today. It just seemed ages since we played it. We've been on the road a little bit.
With a good support
and
as
the
well.
support. I was just going to mention the supporters. They're magnificent. They back the supporters all the way, back the players all the way, and once again they've been great for us, and hopefully we've sent them all home happy tonight.
Steve, well done.
Thank you.
Cheers.